my name is Kelly Bluen. Welcome to my Mini-Mandala series. In these videos, I show you how to make cute little mandalas using very basic tools. So today I've got a micron pen. This is a PN, plastic nib pen. I've got a graphite pencil for drawing and for shading, and I have a blending tool called a tortillon. I'm also using a coin to start my mandalas. So today's mandala is inspired by just wanting to love each other as much as we can. This is not political, but my son is enrolled in Michigan State University for the fall, and they just had a school shooting. This week there was a school shooting in Nashville, and I just think we need to embrace each other and love on each other as much as we can. So it's kind of what inspired this one. Feel free to make it however you would like, but this is what I'm going to do. Okay, so we're going to start with our coin. I'm using a 5" by 5" little sketchbook that you can buy at any craft store. This is what I make my mandalas in. All right, we get our center circle made, and then I'm going to go ahead and draw a couple more right away. So I'm going to put one out here, probably a little bit smaller than the thickness of my pencil. And feel free to use a compass or a protractor, a ruler. I like just hand drawing them. There's a thunderstorm outside, so if you hear any background noise, it's a beautiful thunderstorm. Okay, so there's my first one. My next one is going to be wider than my pencil, so I'm going to go out just a little bit wider. And if these are a little bit tricky for you, you can take a piece of scrap paper and you can make some notches. And then you can go around that way and mark where you would like them. When I make these, I make really small strokes. And I just fix it as I go. That looks pretty good. All right, I'm going to do one more. This one's going to go out even a little bit wider. Maybe the same width as that one, actually. Kind of laying all of these in here right away today. And again, feel free to go back and fix it, change it. We're not looking for perfection. Just enjoy the process. Okay, I think that's enough for now. I'm going to put in my grid. So to do my grid, I'm going to do a horizontal line across the center. And I'm going to do a vertical line down the center. I'm going to do an X. So I'm trying to get this so these two sections are even. And this way. Okay, that looks pretty good. Hopefully yours is looking pretty good. It's in pencil, so we can make changes as we go. All right, I'm going to pick up my pen, and I'm going to ink in that first circle we did with the penny. Like that. Get another pen. I use these so much, they're starting to dry out a little bit. Okay, So I'm going to put words in here, and I'm going to choose my words. You put any words that you would like, but I'm going to put the words love is, love is, love is, love. So on this very first line right here, I'm going to put a little L. And I'm going to try to fit the word love inside this section. So I'm doing capitals like that. And I'm going to put love on each of these 4 lines that we made. Love, love. One more. And then in between each of them, I'm going to put the word is. Like that. I'm going to ink in that circle. There we go. It's so cute already. Okay, for this next layer, I'm not going to ink in that circle right now, but I'm going to put in some people holding hands. So I'm going to put in a little head at the top of each of these divider lines. And then I'm going to take my pencil and I'm going to divide these in half again. So if I want to start directly at the point, I can, but basically I just want to divide these things in half. Nice and lightly. And on each of those half marks, I'm going to draw another head. And at the bottom of each one, I'm going to put this little triangle for legs. And connect those with a body. And then for the arms, I'm going to go from the side of the one body down and then up, like a letter V. So down, up. Look at that pretty pattern it makes. Who knew stick people could be so beautiful? They're so cute. Okay, for this next part, we're going to put in some hearts. So these hearts are going to go, I made this kind of wide, and now I wish I would have made it maybe a little bit smaller. I think I'm going to make this a little bit smaller, guys. Sorry. I'm going to probably make it the width of my pencil. Because what I want to put in there, I think, is going to be tricky in an area too big. All right, just made a little bit smaller one. So now I'm going to put a heart in these sections, but I'm going to let the point come down and sort of match the hand holding. So I'm going to do a heart and come down and come down. I like how it crosses that line. So they're kind of narrow hearts. Yours can be wider, yours can be more, rounded if you want. Just repeating this pattern. Over and over again. It doesn't matter that some are wider than others. Then I'm going to ink in the top, that line that I made. I kind of want the hearts to touch it, but if mine aren't, I'm not going to worry about it. And since I have that other line I made, I'm going to go ahead and use that. So we have this narrow little space in between those two. It's going to look so cute when it's all shaded in. In each heart, I'm just going to put a little reflection on the side. You could fill these hearts with a design if you'd like, or a pattern. You could add little faces and hair to the people if you wanted to. Since we have love and we have people, we're going to add some rainbows. Okay, so to make our rainbows, let me think how I want to do this. Okay, I want to take each of these. Let's see, I'm going to do a whole bunch of rainbows. So I'm going to fill each section. So I'm going to go from one section to the next. And then I'm going to put two more inside. So I'm making a bump. If you want to draw a line around so your bumps are about the same size, you can. I don't think I'm going to, but you might want to. And you can add more layers if you would like. When I was young, I don't remember what age, I was in elementary school. I had a purple unicorn binder, like a trapper keeper. It was purple and it had a unicorn and there was a rainbow on it. All the magic in the world. It's all we need. Beautiful colors, beautiful people, unicorns, rainbows. I loved it. This is so cute. Almost done. And then just because I think it needs a little bit more love, I'm going to put hearts in each of those little sections. So I don't usually color my mandalas. I like them just with the ink and paper and some shading. But of course, feel free to color yours in, make it beautiful, make it your own. If I knew how to draw unicorns, we'd have a unicorn in here too, but I don't know how to do that. All right, on the inside, I'm going to do a little interior circle. And I'm going to put a heart. Okay. There's so many places that you could add details to this. You could fill in the hearts. You could put some designs and patterns inside these little bumps. You could add details to the little people, add color. There's so many things, but I'm just going to shade mine and call it good. So I'm going to put my initials down here first, so I don't forget to do that. And see if I can find my eraser. I don't know where it is. I'm packing for a trip, and so I've moved everything. That's okay. I was going to erase my grid lines, but I don't need to do that. So I'm going to pick up my pencil, and I'm going to shade the outside of this little heart just by adding a little bit of graphite, and then some graphite on the inside of this circle. Take my blending tool, and I just soften each of those. And maybe put a little bit inside the heart. It's already changing. Where my words are, I'm going to put some on the bottom of the words and on the top of the words. So on the inside of both of those lines. And soften that without pushing it all the way into the center, because I want that center to be nice and light. It's so pretty. All right, I want my little people to stand out, so I'm going to put some graphite just around their heads for right now. And then I'm going to put a little bit on the right side of their body. If you know a better way to shade stick figures, go ahead. But I'm going to put it on one side of their body. Let's see how that looks. Push it out in a way. It kind of highlights that little shape in between the people, which I like. Look how that's changing. It looks so pretty. So I'm doing this very quickly, but I'm not going on the face at all. It's going on the outside. All right, it sounds tedious, but I'm going to do every heart. So basically, I'm just going to outline it. I'm not going to spend a lot of time adding too much. I do want to make sure I'm as close to the line as I can. Any little bit of white space that you leave will make it look like it's not quite a shadow. I think any pencil will work. It can be just a regular writing pencil or a mechanical pencil. I'm using a graphite pencil, but I don't think it matters. Look at how that just gives that little bit of a shadow around each heart. I love how those ones look compared to the ones I haven't shaded yet. I love that. All right, now we're going to go underneath the rainbows. Put that all the way around. This time I'm doing a little bit more than just, than just one line. I'm kind of putting a little bit more in there. And I'm pointing my pencil towards the line so I don't get any white space. Pushing that up and away. I love it. All right, I'm not going to do every heart, but I am going to do the outside of these bumps with just one little thin line. If you would like to do each heart, I think it would look amazing. I feel like it's going to take a long time. And actually, you can take your blending tool and go around your heart a little bit if you'd like. So I hope you enjoyed this one. Again, I'm not trying to be political. The more we can love each other, the better. The more we can support each other, the better. Look how beautiful that is. Look at that. I wish I would have taken a picture before we shaded and after we shaded. Oh my goodness, it's getting so wiggly. I love how that looks. All right, thank you so much for joining me. Love you all. Hug your loved ones. Take care of each other. Have a wonderful week, and we'll see you the next time. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.